Hey, what's going on, guys? This is HDX here, and I just got back from watching the replay of the Apple event and the unveil of the iPhone 7, and let me tell you, I am going to give my honest to God 2 cents on this. Let's begin. Look, I gotta tell you, man, the Apple unveiling event, it just feels underwhelming in my book. Alright, let's begin. On Wednesday, Apple unveiled the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus during an event in San Francisco. The smartphones will launch on September the 16th, starting at $649 for the 7 and $769 for the 7 Plus. Meanwhile, Apple formally killed the headphone jack, introducing wireless AirPods, launching next month for $169. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. $169? And Apple killed the phone jack? What the fuck? Alright, I'll get to that in a bit. Let's continue. The iPhone 7 has arrived. Apple announced its next generation smartphones and a slew of new other products at its annual press event on Wednesday. The event kicked off with the Apple CEO Tim Cook doing a little carpool karaoke with James Cameron and Pharrell. iPhone 7 focuses on photography. Apple's new iPhone 7 and iPhone 7 Plus are water resistant, come in new shades of black, and have improved cameras. The iPhone is Apple's bread and butter. The company has sold over 1 billion of the devices since its launch of 2007, according to Cook. The latest version isn't a huge departure from the iPhone 6s, but it has some few key upgrades. It is water and dust resistant, which is different from waterproof, but still an important over easily killed by water. Yeah, that's a good improvement on that. Because iPhones, they get killed if the water or any amount of liquid gets inside the iPhone and it fucks your phone up and it makes it go retarded. So let's continue. The home button is now force sensitive. Instead of knowing you pressed the button because it clicked, it will vibrate. Apple marketing chief Phil Schiller said the revolutionary new button is creating new feelings and experiences that could not have been created before. The iPhone 7 now comes in 2 new colors, high gloss jet black finish and matte black. It is also available in gold, silver, rose gold, and yes, pink. The phones will ship with iOS 10. Existing iPhones can upgrade to the new mobile iOS on September the 13th. The new iPhones will be available on September the 16th and start at $649, and finally the 16-bit entry-level version has been nixed. The new phones will come in 32GB, 128GB, and 256GB of storage. And I'm glad they got rid of the 16GB iPhone, so that is a good improvement on the storage aspect. Because most people, such as myself, take a lot of photos and videos and have a lot of stuff here by using certain apps. And 16GB, it's just not enough storage, for anyone that wants to hold on to the current iPhone in the long run. Okay, now here is the one particular aspect that just got everybody just ticked off. Rest in peace, iPhone headphone jack. As expected, Apple has removed the port from the iPhone 7. Wired headphones like Apple's own EarPods will now connect over the Lightning port instead. Apple spun the controversial decision a few days. First, we didn't lose a port. We gained improved stereo speakers. Schiller said the decision took courage. The courage moved on and do something new that betters all of us. To help ease the transition, Apple made an adapter that will include with all iPhone 7 and 7 Pulses. Now, this is the problem that I have when I found out about this months ago. They got rid of the headphone jack. They got rid of the motherfucking headphone jack. Why in the fuck would you get rid of the headphone jacks? Why? Why? I can understand, you have to do that so that way it can be waterproof and then make it look skinnier and all, but come on, there's a reason why we use headphone jacks and then charge our phone at the same time. Come on. I was gonna try out the iPhone 7 with my Red Beats headphones that I got, but I gotta be honest, I am not going to buy an iPhone 7 without a headphone jack. I'll be seriously. Alright, so let's take a look what the adapter looks like. Alright, so here's the jack here, the adapter. As you can see here, there's the lightning jack here. and there's like you can see there's the headphone jack right here, and then like I can see here that there's a charger app where you can like charge it in your phone there or whatnot, so they can charge right there your lightning and all and whatnot. I mean, that's good when you come up with a great solution when it comes to that. I mean, when you get the backlash. Okay, with that being said, my issue regarding with the headphone jack issue is that this is a big takeaway when they remove the headphone jack from the new iPhone. I mean, look, I just gotta be honest, man. That is the biggest takeaway. I mean, that is one of the biggest cons in my book. And with the new wireless earbuds that I brought up there, that which is like $169, by the way, I mean, if it's lost, I mean, if they get lost, I mean, I'm not going to get that replaced. I mean, I'll tell you that much. Speaking of which, Apple is also introducing the AirPods that I already mentioned, wireless headphones that you could probably lose in the first month. You see what I tell you? The little wireless buds come with a white case for charging and get up to 5 hours for listening time per charge. Infrared sensors detect when they're in your ears. The headphones include microphones and one tap Siri access, powered and built-in accelerometer. The wireless headphones will cost $159 when they come out in late October. And that is one of the notable cons that really bothers me when it comes to that. Because I tell you, man, like, once you lose those expensive wireless earphones, I mean, they're gone. I mean, let's be real about that. A new waterproof Apple Watch. It might look the same on the outside, but Apple introduced a waterproof Apple Watch that is 50% faster and has a brighter display, and it also built in GPS. This is the first hardware update since the watch was launched last year. The new version is clumsily named Apple Watch Series 2. Oh god, the Apple Watch. I mean the Apple Watch didn't sell well last year because it was worth about like $500. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I mean, an Apple Watch, I mean, with the iPhone, it works. I mean, it works well, but let's be real. I mean, nobody uses the Apple Watch. I mean, nobody bothers buying the Apple Watch because, let's be real, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's a good gadget. I mean, everybody likes to communicate with watches, but the Apple Watches have no purpose in my opinion. Alright, so let's continue. The device is waterproof up to 50 meters deep. To make it waterproof, Apple changed the speaker design so after a swim, surf, and bubble bath, it can expel any water automatically. The GPS doesn't sever all ties with the iPhone, but does give Apple the watch a slightly longer leash. There's a new white chromatic option, which makes it look a little iPod on your wrist. A trio new leather Hermes bands might appeal to fashionistas. Also, Apple is also teaming up with Nike on a special edition Apple Watch Nike, specifically for motivating and tracking numbers. Now, alright, let's take a look at the Apple Watch looks like now. And alright, look, I gotta be honest. I mean, let's be real about this. I mean, the new Apple Watch, I mean, it just looks like last year. I mean, it's the same freaking thing from last year. And again, I mean, like, to me, I mean, buying the Apple Watch is pretty pointless. I mean, nobody uses Apple Watches anymore. I mean, like, if you're into Apple Watches and you got an Apple Watch, I mean, good for you. That's your prerogative. I'm going to give you my closing thoughts in a bit, but that being said, let's continue. The Apple Watch Series 2 will be available in late October. Will start at $369. The original watch is still available, but now has the faster processor and starts at $269. And the current Apple Watch owners could pretend they have a new watch on September the 13th when the new Watch OS is released. Ceramic is the most expensive Apple Watch, and it starts at $1,249. Apple is no longer selling the high-end Apple Watch Edition, an actual gold device that costs between $10,000 and $17,000. See what I tell you? I mean, like, people don't want to get Apple Watches because they're that expensive. And what's the point of buying gold Apple Watches? I mean, like, from $10,000 to $17,000. I mean, come on. I mean, who the fuck would afford that shit? Alright, so let's continue. Super Mario on iOS. There's a brand new Super Mario game coming to iOS later this year. Nintendo Shigeru Miyamoto came on stage to demonstrate Super Mario Run, which can be played with one hand and comes with a battle mode. You can compete against players from around the world. It's not an Apple car, but it will be a huge crowd pleaser. Not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to Super Mario Run when it comes out. Pokemon Go is a big hit, and I can't wait to see Super Mario to do the same. Alright, it's time for me to give my quick 2 cents on this. The pros that they had here regarding on the iPhone 7, that it's waterproof, that it's dust proof. I mean, that it has a better camera, so they have good high quality photography shots. They got rid of the 16 gigabyte day, so they have like a 32 gigabyte, 174 gigabyte, etc., etc., so they can get more storage. And there's some pretty good stuff here. The cons, the takeaways, on the other hand, I mean, like the headphone jack here and the wireless earphones. I mean, I thought they were just. Honestly, I thought they were just pointless. I mean, it was just a big, 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 big mistake on Apple's behalf. And like Tim Cook and the people in Apple, I mean, why the hell do you take away the phone jack? I mean, I can understand to make it waterproof, but come on. Alright, I'm going to wrap this video up by saying give this video a thumbs up, leave your comments down below, and tell me what your thoughts about the new iPhone 7, and definitely subscribe. This is HDX signing out. Have a good one.